Me at the bulk jack table with only my son's college fund left to bet. Announces his retirement. Becomes most famous man on the internet. We only accept cash. We don't want to pay taxes. 1 gram of antimatter being $62.5 trillion. World economy being around $106 trillion. Game. Releases a new free scene. The lobby next day. My landlord when he has to fix something that needed fixing. Even before I moved in. Boys with a time machine. I'm your grandson. Whoa Jude, for real? Men with a time machine. Please do not study wolves in captivity. You will damage society in inconceivable ways. Man, I wish there was a way to smell like shit, feel like shit, cover my entire house in tar, waste thousands of dollars, hurt everyone around me, and slowly kill myself. Cigarettes. Me in the middle of the heist realizing they misunderstood when I said I'm a safe cracker. When you've got something interesting to say, but the topic got changed. Nintendo the moment they see you modding in their Switch 2. Remove your hand from the box and you die. What's in the box? An unskippable 30-second YouTube ad. Me being quietly supportive when my sister says she likes guys who look like girls and smell like girls. Me to other people my age. Aping doesn't make you cool. Me disabling ad block on a site that asked me to do so and see no invasive ad or pop up once I refresh the page. It's quite substitute teacher trying to pronounce that one student's name. You may be cool, but you will never be Liam Neeson getting his shoes tied by Olivia Wilde cool. I'm developing brain chips. I too am developing brain chips. I stopped playing Fortnite after 11-year-old kid built a sky tower in 2 seconds in my first game. Devs. Highly unoptimized video games. AI frame generation and upscaling. Manually fixing an Excel issue. Asking Rosie AI to do it for you. When you realize you and your siblings' birthdays are only 2 months apart. Me. Feeding my cat for months and months without complaint. My cat one day, after bringing me a tin fish from an unknown source. We're even now, Butch. The words upload and download imply that the internet exists someplace up high. So, this is a Wendy's. Horoscope, you will breath today. Zodiac people. When you get that random sharp pain in your chest that gets worse when you breathe. When the Uber driver starts going 60 in a 25 after a call from his ex-wife. Getting ready for the new Cupid 25 strain coming out of China. When the homeless man is begging you for money, but you're low-key in the same financial situation. Your girlfriend is a model in 2020. Your girlfriend is a model in 2030. Looking at the weather app to see where the tornado is, but I have to watch an ad about toilets before I can see if my life is in ducking danger. Interesting. When your social battery ran out, but you can't leave yet. Bro, I got this cool theory for this show. The main character is in a coma and everything is a dread. My calmest, most reasonable reaction. When my cousin and I came back to the family reunion dinner after a walk. When someone writes ace instead of R on social media, he is speaking the language of gods. When he starts feeding you grain after years of nothing but grass. When your teacher tells you to write an essay on recess, but doesn't specify you have to be against it. I'm gonna go out and be adventurous during weekends. Also me during weekends. First, a quick nap, then lunch, followed by a longer nap. Girl in Walmart yelling at me to stop staring at her. Me with -4.00 vision trying to find Doritos. 100 men versus a gorilla. 100 gorillas versus my dad going to school. That face you make when you work for 1 year to only make what OnlyFans girls make in a day. This is what mother ducker who say that they dated AI girlfriend look like. Boys when they receive their first compliment in a decade. When I click on view sensitive content, and instead of seeing nudity, it shows a person getting brutally murdered. When you meet friendly people during the zombie apocalypse, and they invite you inside to join them for dinner. White collar jobs sneering at blue collar jobs. AI. Me gets the correct answer by using a different method. The math teacher. This is wrong. Are you sleeping? Yes. Now shut. Pornhub is now old enough to watch itself. Nothing exists. Everyone with the slightest understanding of metaphysics. Wait. That's illegal. Teachers when a kid is bullied. Teachers when the bullied kid fights back. Phone ad Beakshayan. Shorts or reels ad Beakshayan got so bad. Watching a full movie feels like being productive. When you spent 12 years shutting on school, but now it's the last week of school in your life, and suddenly you dread the end. People who like sardines on pizza. People who like pineapple on pizza. People who like broccoli on pizza. When you finish that dope-ace show that only had 3 seasons and it just got cancelled. How old are you? An anime character. I'm 15. Mother ducker, you look 30. I bet he's thinking about other women. If time travel was invented, it would be useless. Captain Miller in heaven watching Private Ryan drink whiskey and duck who cares immediately after getting off a troop ship in New York. Make them study hard for 20 plus years. Now make them worthless in the job market due to AI. Fun prank. Make people study for 16 years, then replace them with AI. British TV is better because their shows don't drag on forever like American shows. How Jake Paul would look like if Tyson had to earn that paycheck. Humans. Train AI to surpass humans at everything. AI surpasses humans at everything. Humans. 5-year-olds when they see anything made of glass. I must break you. From now on, we are going to stop procrastinating and do our shut on time. Starting Monday. Today is Monday. Next Monday. When it's 2025 and you can't tell which video is AI and which one's real. When you're thinking about telling your partner about your freaky stink, the truth will set you free. Some things are better left unsaid. When I'm watching a cooking video and they refer to chicken bests as chicken babbies or tights. Me leaving my perfect warm and cozy bed for this butch ace school. Me likes one political post. The social media website I'm on. 200,000 units ready, with 1 million more well on the way. I can't believe I'm forced to use a wiki for this game. Wow, I can't wait to discover something new. What if they push hate, rage, controversial things on media purposefully to hate each other for no reason, so they can start wars easier? He was asking too many questions. Billionaires amassing wealth to fuel their egos and empty lives. Me, happy with an ordinary life and a loving family. People who give advice, they don't follow it themselves. You're a homophobic pose. They have like one interaction. Don't they hate each other? Wait, you can ship characters that don't make sense as long as it's guy? Mob. Using logic to win an argument. When someone 21 and younger hit you with the okay boomer, but you're only 35. Guys, I'm starting to feel sleepy before midnight. How mosquitoes are looking at you when you go outside with a little scene showing. Look, since you're already paying us X amount, how about $2.99 more this month? Oh yeah, we'll still give you AI generated ads anyway. Subscription company, their users. Taxes are essentially just a yearly subscription to the country you live in lol. Childhood is the free trial. Oh my ducking god. That feeling when you forget to close last night's browser tabs and open them on the work Wi-Fi. The boys in IT. It's easy to hide your feelings. It's hard to hide a dunner. You think the itsy bitsy spider gave a duck about the rain? No, it climbed the spout again. Lock in. Dads after you tell them that your leg got blown off and you have 3 minutes left to live. Me trying to remember what console Super Mario 64 came out on. My Microsoft Defender, after being forced to scan yet another ducked up hint picture I downloaded for viruses. I'm tired, boss. Blow my mind. Sleeping is an 8-hour free trial of doubt, and we love that shit. Are you going to sleep? Yes I am. Now shut up. What if the only reason we haven't been visited by time travelers is because we destroy ourselves before we ever get the chance to invent it? Horses, after being instrumental for centuries in warfare and travel, hearing that a dog is a man's best friend. I really want a soda, but I don't want to go to the corner store to get a soda. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Download 99%. Download failed. When you immediately forget what you were about to look up. Visible frustration. OneDrive. Let's finish setting up. Me wanting to keep my files offline, safe, and organized. When the free trial asks for your credit card information. Childhood is when you're a child. Adulthood is when you're an adult. When they remaster a video game instead of releasing a new one. I have played these games before. Know the work rules. Inappropriate. I give you my heart, Susan. Or, you're sweet. Appropriate. Susan, help. A madman stabbed me and took my heart. Help, police. Me, slightly bumps into my younger sibling. Them, mama. Damn, when the duck did we study all this? When you're at a restaurant and the waiter actually remembers to bring the extra sauce you asked for. You are a good man. Thank you. I will build a great dog park and the cats will pay for it. How I look telling my kids that McDonald's had a dollar menu where the food was actually $1. The rest of the world, you just be normal. Australian wildlife screams. Mom, when she sees me enjoying a chore she gave me as nourishment. You want to show your mom a joke, she starts lecturing you. You are not free. No, you are not free. But you are in cage. Starts publicly masturbating. Me, I'm not feeling too great right now. Video games, I can fix that. How life feels after finding a new favorite song to put on repeat. When you finally pop that painful lace pimple on your face. Me, moments after ordering something online. We will watch your journey with great interest. My package. I get into an argument with someone on something I know about. I come back with proof that I'm right. They tell you it doesn't matter and I don't have to be right all the time. They tell you it doesn't matter and I don't have to be right all the time. Me running to the fridge for the 10th time today for a little snack. YouTube AI trying to create subtitles for a creator with extreme accent. Me watching someone profit off a business idea I had when I was 8. I was never going to pursue it. When I ask my siblings if they also crave a sweet treat and they say no, so now I look like a fat ace. I wish the History Channel would bring back modern marvels. When the writers need a quick way to show to the audience how a character is super smart. If you die a virgin, you end a 200,000 year streak of people getting laid. All of my ancestors angry. Me. What it feels like for ADHD people to listen to someone finish a sentence they already understood within the first few seconds. I make the cutest panties. These are cute as duck, but where is my coochie supposed to go? In someone's mouth. Guys who use expensive shampoos, conditioners, lotions, live in a nice apartment, and eat healthy salads. Homeless man. English grammar exam. Question. Make a sentence using the word ignominious. Answer. I don't know the meaning of the word ignominious. Teacher. Me. Recruiters trying not to delete your resume and ghost you, instead of writing a 10-word email to let you know where you ducking stand. How Japanese people greet each other. Me, I'll put my drink in the freezer so it cools faster. Me opening the freezer 2 days later. I pranked myself by going to school 18 years for nothing. Why are there no night museums? There are 3 movies explaining what happens at night to the museums. Take my money for answer. Shut the duck up. I'm fine on my own. Kill children and cook moth for answer money. Yes, Gustavo. Glory to Los Palos Hermanos. Doctor, my husband wants intense sex all day. What can I give him? My number. Mom's gone weekend rules. Don't add to the population. Don't subtract to the population. Don't damage or destroy physical property. Stay out of the hospital, the newspaper, and jail. Me full of microplastics. My dad full of asbestos. My grandpop full of lead. When your mom surprises you with your favorite dish, but your mouth already surprised you with this danger. Playing single player games. Really? A man of your talents? It's a peaceful life. When you have to finish the test while the teacher is collecting it. After I was born, I didn't talk to my parents for 2 years. Talent show judges. Me puts on hand sanitizer, a cut I never knew existed. She said she belonged to the streets. I said, baby, I'm the streets. My mom telling me 15 is too old to be playing with Lego. Me at 30. My calc after pulling this movement test. When you are mad about something and you tell your mom and she gets mad too. I showed this to my mom and she said, damn right. Art students trying to get into a university. Every art university after World War II. That's very nice. Me watching married people at work flirt with their co-workers. Me takes a bite of the sandwich. The tomato. Me nervously clicking my pen during the test. That one guy in class who knows Morse and is trying to understand why I want to invade Cuba. Soon. It will be the alpaca lips. Surely you mean Lamageddon. Sometimes, I wonder what happened to the people who asked me for directions. When you finish the test before anyone else, but only get a 15%. How I look at the flight attendant during snack time, so they know I'm awake and would like a cookie. When I'm telling my mom a story and almost told her the illegal part. Welcome back to sensitivity training. Skeletor, I want you to use the word harassment in a sentence. Harassmentalottomy. Mira. One time, a kid got caught in school for watching Pokemon Hint with Guadever X Misty getting ducked by the big fire dragon guy. Can't remember its name. Edit. The big dragon is a Charizard. Edit 2. I will not be providing the source. Usicus. When you were in the military, did you ever kill anyone? I was a cook. So yeah. Probably. Leo DiCaprio transformation. 1990, 1993, 1997, 2001, 2006, 2009, 2013, 2016, 2019. So my butch-ace neighbor called the police cause I was snow skiing on the balcony. The police get here and ask where the we at. I said I smoked it all. They said where'd you buy it? I said from the neighbor. Now they're at his house looking, searching his shut. A Klansman being protected by a police officer from a group surrounded his Klan rally, Austin, Texas, 1983. Shut, I thought these guys said they were wizards. You're a Klansman, Harry. Stop buying plastic skeletons for Halloween. It's terrible for the environment. Locally sourced, all-natural skeletons are much more environmentally friendly. Pokemon Go. App. Swiping. Finding monsters in your area. Tinder. App. Swiping. Finding monsters in your area. Yo bro. Who is this? This is Kayla's boyfriend. Alright, what's up? Listen, I'ma just keep it real with you. I know she's been cheating on me with you, and you're her side man and all, and you know what? I'm fine with that, cause if she's happy then I'm happy. Thing is I'm messing with someone else right now too, so I was gonna ask if you can chill with her on Sunday, so I can take my other girl out. I man. That's a bet. Don't even worry. What time? Twitch streamer banned for pleasuring themselves in front of 5k viewers. When I do it, I just get booted from the family Zoom chat. Doctor, are the results of the test ready? I'm dying from curiosity. Heh, not only from curiosity. Lost Roomba. His name is Higgins. 35 cm / 9 cm high / 2.8 kilograms. Does not bite. Roomba app info. Battery 3%. Dustbin. 190%. My husband left our bungalow door open and our Roomba escaped. We followed his cleaning track for 4 kilometers down to the beach, where we lost his trail. Higgins cannot swim. Please help us to bring Higgins back. 30H3 is a weird looking duo. One guy looks like he's going to sell me financial securities and the other bloke looks like he's going to sell me 10 pounds of the finest devil's lettuce. Lines you wouldn't hear in a superhero movie. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Well, whatever it is, it's heading for the World Trade Center. I've been in a relationship with this guy for 2 years and recently I asked him if he loved me and he was a bit evasive. I tell him I love him every day, but he's never said it back. I feel like I do a lot for him, so I don't know. Am I being unreasonable? Oh, I should add I'm female. 35. He's male, too. People always rub the woman's belly and congratulate her, but nobody rubs the man's balls and congratulates him. My little girl just said to me, "Mom, how is progress possible if our growth is stunted by perpetual tribalism and xenophobia?" Wow. Literally at a loss for words. She's a German Shepherd. I had no idea this was possible.